Hi, good morning and welcome. How are we all doing? Hope we're doing all right. Today I am doing a quick little video just using my Glossybox products from March 2021. The, what was it called? The Pleasure Please or Please Pressure or Pretty Pleasures box? I think it was called Pretty Pleasure box, wasn't it? As you know from watching my video, I was absolutely stunned by the products in my Glossybox this month. So much so that I thought, you know what, I need to celebrate this. Let me use the products, because normally I can't even use the products in my box. So I want to use as much of the products as I possibly can. So that's what I'm going to do today. It's just going to be a very quick video, quick little get ready for me before I start work. Time now, I'm just thinking, it's just after 8 o'clock. I haven't got my phone with me, so it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning before I start work. So it's probably about, what, 8:15? So yeah, let's get going. Right, so the first thing I want to do is use this Figs and Rouge primer, which we got, or which I got. I don't know if everybody received the same thing in the box, but that's the primer, and it's like a soft blurring primer. What I want to do is just use it on half of my face and compare it to how it feels and the overall look with the primers I tend to be using on a regular basis. I'm not going to use my matte I'm not going to use my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer because that does look different on the face. Right, so here we go. This is the product. I'm just going to put some on half of my face here. So it's a soft pinky colour, like that. Not too much of a fragrance, nothing I can detect. It's a very light lotion. It's almost like a serum in how it feels. Right, so that's how it looks. Okay, let's see if it dries down and looks any different. Let me just dry my hands and do the other side of my face. So the other side of my face, I'm just going to put on. The Milk Hydra one. I've nearly finished that one. This is one I've been using on a regular basis, so it's obviously doing its job. Because when I reach for something all the time, that means it's because I'm happy with the results I'm getting. I mean, this feels completely different from that one. This is very sticky and tacky when you put it on. And you can see that the foundation just sticks to this. It even looks different on my face. I don't know if you can tell. Let me bring you in a bit. Yeah, so... is this looking blurry? It looks like a moisturiser on my face. It feels nice. It does feel nice on my face. It's not sticky. Don't know about blurring, but if I compare it to this side, which just looks like a sticky, greasy mess, it looks nicer compared to that. Anyway, let me put my foundation on. So I'm going to use the sponge, which was the So Eco Complexion sponge. I've obviously dampened it already, so look at the size of it. I'm just going to use my Pure Cosmetics foundation, Selfie foundation, like this foundation. Just always looks good whenever I put it on. I'm using a sponge today because I don't need a heavy look. This will give me a light medium coverage. Okay, so once I've dampened it, when I dampened this sponge, it was very soft and squidgy, and it kind of stayed in a squid shape for milliseconds, and then it kind of bounced back up again. So it's not as firm as a beauty blender if we're going to compare it to a beauty blender, but it's performing just as well. So I would say this reminds me more of the Real Techniques kind of sponge, which is fine, because again, the Real Techniques sponge is my kind of go-to sponge. I'm not spending money on beauty blender, just not doing it. I don't like Beauty Blender just because of the way how they handle the shade range of their foundation situation. Very defensive, no remorse. I mean, they've covered themselves now, they've got a decent range now, but again, it was another after effect, afterthought. So yeah, not too fussed about Beauty Blender anymore. I'd rather just buy Real Techniques sponge, which is nice and cheap and does the job. But this is a decent sponge as well. I'm quite happy with this as well. So yeah, this is a decent sponge. I'm happy with that. I mean, some people say that there's no difference between sponges. There really is. Trust me, there really is. Okay. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but I think I'm starting to see a bit of difference in how the foundation looks on this side of my face compared to this side of my face. This side of the face is a softer look. I don't know if you'll see the difference. This side looks good still, but this side just looks softer. Am I seeing things? You know, I'm blind already, but to me this looks just more softer and blurred, which that could be down to the foundation. Okay, cool. All right, I'm just going to put some powder on. I'm going to use the same sponge to do that. Which powder am I using today? Right, this is the pure powder. It looks knackered. It's just well used. That's what it looks like. So just get a big brush. This is my complexion culture brush, which I get from Ipsy. I just love their brushes. There we go. Just put some of this on. Right, just quickly do my brows. It's going to be nothing special on my brows. I'm just quickly going to do my brows and I'll come back. Right, next I'm going to use the Boutaniq Nourishment Mascara. Okay, as you can see, I've put on a bit of makeup. I used one of my e.l.f. Bitesize palettes, which is like a berry one. Brows, I used my Hourglass brow pencil, which I got from a BoxyCharm box. Then I also used an Il Makiage brow gel, which I got from an Ipsy box. Bronzer I used was my Hoola bronzer in Toasted. Highlighter I used is my kind of regular go-to, which I got sort of a year and a bit ago from Look Fantastic with the Bella Pierre. We also recently got a repeated one of these in Rockerbox. But I put that in a giveaway. And so here's the mascara. Here we go. Let's try this out. Can't believe I'm opening another mascara, but I can't seem to help myself. I haven't put an eyeliner on because I want to see how the mascara actually looks. So let's try this. Okay, so it feels wet. Not too wet, but it feels like a wet mascara. That looks alright as well, doesn't it? That's not bad at all. Oh, nice mascara. And the way how it's designed as well, it seems like, so I should do that. The way how it's designed, it's allowing me not to smudge, because I've got short stubby eyelashes. I do tend to smudge, but this is alright. But let me do a second coat and then I'll give you my proper first impression of it. Okay, I really should hold off from giving sort of final thoughts. I did manage to smudge my bottom lash there, but as a mascara, as a general mascara, it's okay. It gives me a nice daily look. I mean, I've got short lashes, but that looks alright. That's fine. I mean, it's not going to give me the length of sort of my Benefit mascaras or the same curl, but it feels nice. It applied easily. Yeah, I haven't got any problems with that at all. So all good. So finally I'm going to put on the NYX Suede liquid lipstick. This colour was Black Cherries, and yeah, let's put this on. Oh, I should put a lip balm on first, because my lips are particularly dry at the moment. Right, lip balm. Where's all the lip balms when I need them? Oh, here's a lip oil. This will do. So finally I'm going to put on the NYX Liquid Suede colour. This colour was Black Cherry or Black Cherry Skies or something like that. I can't remember. I'll put the proper colour in the description. On the thing it's actually described as LSCL03. That's what it's got on the label, but I looked it up and it actually means the colour is Black Cherry Skies, I think it was called, or Cherry Skies. But either way, let's put this on. there you go. Right. Oh, and in case you hadn't noticed, I did my nails last night. I love the colour. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So for me, I've got a full box here of products from Glossybox, which I could wear. It's fantastic. Look at it. I'm so pleased. A mascara, a lipstick, a primer. It's all good. I'm going to check and see how good this primer is. So I'd say it's about 8:30 in the morning now. I'm going to have a full work day. I will be getting up and I'll probably go out and do a walk at some point, sort of lunchtime. I'll go out and do like an hour's walk, but I'll probably be coming back and I'll be sitting by my desk most of the day, to be honest. So it's not going to be a very active day, but it'll give me an idea of how this primer performs on my very oily skin. But yeah, as I said before, I was very impressed with my box from Glossybox. I know a few of you did say that you weren't that impressed. Some of the products you got were good, but some of you were sort of saying meh to your Lucky Dip product. Sorry. But you have to admit, for me to get a box that I like all the way, which I can use, you know how rare that is. So be happy for me, because it's probably never going to happen again. Alright guys, see you later. Hi, how you all doing? I just thought I'd do a little sort of midday check-in just to see how I'm getting on with the Figs and Rouge primer that we got inside our Glossybox this month. So it's, oh God, I can't read the time. It is just after 1 o'clock, it's 1:05. So I've had the primer on and foundation on for about 4.5 hours. Is that right? 8:30? Yeah, 4.5 hours. So this is how it's looking. I put the Figs and Rouge primer on this side of my face. Was it this side? Yeah, it was this side of my face. And on this side of my face, I put the Milk Hydra Grip. So this is how they are looking at the moment. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. So 4.5 hours in, it looks pretty much the same as it did when I first applied. Maybe a little bit more oilier, but not significantly. So that's how it's looking. Yep. And this is the Hydra Grip side. Is there any difference, would you say? I still think, and I don't know if you can tell, I still think the Figs and Rouge side just looks a little bit more softer, not as porish. My open pores aren't showing as much on this side. That's what I think, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know if you're seeing the same. This is the Hydra Grip side. Okay, just to let you know, I am wearing the Boutaniq mascara. I really like it, and I'm touching my lashes now, and they don't feel hard and crusty. You know how they normally feel when you put a couple of layers of mascara on. It still feels fairly soft, still feels like my own lashes, maybe with a light coating or something on it. So they still feel good. I'm wearing the NYX Lip Suede lipstick I got, so the matte lipstick I got, which was in the shade Cherry Skies. So I'm wearing that now. Inside the Glossybox, I got the primer, which I've got on. I've got the sponge, which I used. Which I used to apply my foundation and the powder. The mascara I'm wearing. The lipstick I'm wearing. What was the fifth thing inside the box? I can't remember. I can't. But anyway, this is just how it's all looking at the moment. So 4.5 hours in, it's all looking all right. It's all looking good. All right, see you a bit later. Hi, good evening, welcome back. So I'm here just to do a wrap up now, just to see how I got on with the primer I was testing out today. The primer I was testing was the Figs and Rouge Satin Soft Blurring Primer and Finishing Fix, which I got in my March Glossybox. That was that one, and I put that primer on this side of my face. On this side of my face, I put the Milk Hydra Grip foundation, Milk Hydra Grip primer. So that was on this side of the face. So there we go. So one on each side of the face. I put the primer on about 8:15 this morning. Time now is coming up to 6 o'clock. It's not quite 6 o'clock yet. Oh, it's nearly there. So look, it's 5:50. So I have been wearing it for, what's that? 4 plus 5. What's that? So it's nearly 9 hours I've been wearing yeah, it's about 9 hours I've been wearing the primers for. 9 going on 10 hours really, isn't it? So let's have a quick look and just see how we got on. I haven't really been exerted, well, I haven't exerted myself at all today. I literally have been sitting at my desk just working all day. I am about to go out and just go for a walk before it gets really dark, but I just wanted to show you quickly how my face looks. So this is my Hydra grip side, so you can see the oil. It's my normal oil that's come up on my face, so quite shiny. Yeah, can you see that? Yeah, bring it in closer. Yeah, so you can see how shiny that is. Yeah, that's normal for me. Okay, and then on this side, I'm actually quite surprised. It's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad at all. So there is definitely a difference. This is fairly long wearing, considering it's about 10 hours I've been wearing the primer for, but my face doesn't look, I mean, it's still oily, but nowhere near as oily as my face normally is when I wear a primer, and it's not as bad as this side. So I would say, holding back oils on a very oily skinned person, this has done very well indeed. So assuming this product is still available and we can buy it around in shops, I may go ahead and purchase it. Not sure I'm happy about buying it at £38. I'll have to have a look around and see if there's any cheaper prices, because I don't really like to spend more than £28–30 on a primer if I can. But yeah, I'm more than happy with that. That definitely proves on this oily skinned person, this stuff works. There you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you Glossybox for sending that through in the box. Thanks a lot. That's all I can say really. I've been introduced to a new primer, which I'm more than willing to try out. Alright guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, press that subscribe button, press the all, and then you will be notified of any future videos that I upload. Alright guys, take care. See you soon.